No, they've got good guard play. They got a kid, Ahmad Thomas, who's from Danville, who's good, tough guard, plays the 4 for him a lot, but he's a good player. Went to GW Danville, prepped at Hargrave, where Dariante went. Tough player, makes shots. They've got a guard, Kevin Vanetta from Ohio, who can really score at lefty. So we'll they're physical. They're a really good defensive team. They were top 100 in the country last year defensively. So they'll put some resistance up. They're big. They've got physical bodies. They're not necessarily tall, but they're wide. So we'll have to certainly play better offensively than we did the other night.
How much has that performance the other night kind of altered some of what you're doing in practice and made you maybe focus on some different stuff?
We certainly have had to change some stuff, but we knew we had some issues before all that came out on Friday night. That wasn't like some giant revelation. We knew there were some things that need to get shored up. You could certainly see it coming. I mean, Queens is a good team. They've got good guards. They've got guys that play extremely hard. But we've changed a little bit of what we need to do. But you knew before then there was going to need to be some changes.
When you say that, there was stuff on the floor. Was it maybe sobering for some of the guys to see the end result Friday night? Did you see it coming?
I don't know. You'd have to ask them. I don't know. We didn't practice real well. Like last week, we practiced at Franklin Street all week. This was going into the game against Queens. So it's not like we were in the BDC. We practiced in Franklin Street all week because I felt like we weren't playing with the edge we needed. We weren't playing hard enough, but that obviously that tactic didn't work. So, I mean, we could certainly see it coming. I could see it coming. I knew Queens was really good. I kind of figured that with some veteran guys returning and having, Tim, with some veteran guys returning and having the trip to Spain, we'd maybe be a little bit further along than we were. But, it's to be seen whether it rattled our guys or not. I don't know. I wish I could sit here. I mean, like my wife said, is everything going to be okay? I can't sit here today and tell you, like, we're going to show up and just play great on Friday and everything's going to be good and we're just going to roll through the season, because I'd be lying. I have no idea. I really do. I have no clue how it'll go. So I'm not going to sit here and lie. But, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Did you say? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Did you say that you were harder on them last week going in, and that didn't work? And does that mean that you had to change your approach this week?
Well, I was pretty hard on them last week. I mean, I'd been, we've been real positive, uplifting, trying to bring along some younger guys going into our scrimmage. We didn't play real well in the scrimmage. And then, so then you go take another tactic. It's on me. I mean, I just haven't found the code to this team yet. It's like one of those locks. It clicks when you get the right 3 numbers. You can open the lock, but we haven't found it yet with this team. I haven't found it yet with this team. Being nice and trying to work doesn't work. Being hard and that doesn't work. So I don't know what's going to work. I'm still trying to figure all that out. That's on me to figure it out. But we're a long ways away from where we need to be. That's for sure.
You guys have gotten a lot of national attention for several years now, ranks and rankings and stuff. Is the fact that you didn't get a sniff at all in the top 25 voting, is that something that you would note or point out and maybe?
No, I think some of our guys think it's maybe just a birthright that you show up and go to VCU and you go to the NCAA tournament. I mean, you got to work. You earn your way into that deal. There's only 65 teams that go. It's very, very difficult to get in. I mean, you're in the upper, there's 350 teams, 65 and 3. I mean, you're in the upper, 25, 30% of college basketball if you're going. And so that's hard to do. And we've got to remember that you got to earn it every year. You don't get in based on what happened the previous year. You don't get in based on other things. But we're so far away from all that type stuff. We've just got to get better today. We got to be better Wednesday. We got to be better Thursday, and then we'll see what happens on Friday. But we're a long way away from worrying about all that periphery type stuff.
How much, what
Go ahead, Mark.
Sorry.
We'll get to you, Matt.
Apologies if the answer to this already. How's the response been, the guys? Has the response been the way that you would have
No.
wanted it?
No. I mean, we haven't responded great to this point. I mean, I guess you guys would all assume we've just practiced extremely hard and everybody's like ready to just knock a wall down, right? That would be the assumption, I would assume. It's not been like that. No. We got a lot of work to do. It's on me. I mean, I gotta figure it out. I'm embarrassed by Friday night. I apologize to our fans. I apologize to Ed, our athletic director, the other day. I mean, it's embarrassing. Now, give Queens credit; they played harder than we did. But we've got to figure it out. I got to figure it out. And usually, I got a lot of answers. But I don't have all the answers right now. And I'm not scared to sit up here and tell you that. I'm going to search between now and Friday. I'm going to do everything I can to figure it out. And you probably see the bags under my eyes. But I mean, we got to figure it out. We got to figure it out. Right now, we're a team that's up and down. We have good days now. Don't get me wrong. We're a team that would right now we're a team that could lose to anybody, but we could beat the best team on our schedule when we're fired up. We have no evenness about us. We could beat anybody or lose to anybody on the schedule, and that's a roller coaster season that probably is not going to end very well.
Coach, your short time as a head coach, is this like the first time you've been in a situation where you're really not 100% certain as to the temperature of the team?
I mean, every team's different. Every team's different. Every team's unique. Certainly there's challenges at Chattanooga. You're dealing with different type stuff, but usually one of my strengths is I'm pretty good at getting the temperature, checking the oil, checking the temperature, knowing what's going on, knowing where all the levels are, knowing everything's running properly, and boy, it's been misread after misread on my part. Usually I make 2 or 3 misreads a year. I've made enough for that in a month probably this year. So, I mean, I'd love to bring you better news, but we're still working at it, and I'm hopeful I can get it fixed for Friday. It's on me. I mean, it's on me, and hopefully I can get it fixed so we can be a really good team. We have the makings of it. But we're just not there yet.
Well, a lot of times in a situation like that, a voice in a locker room, a leadership voice among the players is something that would be a huge asset to kind of moving that forward. Do you have that?
That would be nice.
So you don't have that.
Be nice to have.
What percentage of all that is the personality and what percentage is strategic, and how do you minimize?
It's all most of it. Well, it's a little bit of both, but I mean, no strategy will work. No scheme will work if we don't play harder than we've been playing. I can change schemes all day. We can change stuff all day long. I've put in new stuff this week, but it won't matter if we don't play harder and get all that other stuff right. It just won't matter. Sometimes I look in the mirror too. If I think it's a scheme problem, I'll adjust the scheme. I'm pretty quick at changing that. I'll adjust the scheme. And it's obvious we need to. Our offense hasn't worked real well in the last 2 games. We turn it over. We're not getting the type looks that we need to get. So I've changed that. I mean, we've put in new stuff this week. But I'm afraid just the change isn't going to do any good if we don't, if we can't run it harder and play with more of an edge and a chip on our shoulder.
The number of threes that they hit, I remember in our meeting before the season last year, you said that's one thing you want to stop. Don't leave 11 hit threes.
Yeah.
Was that,
Their goal is to hit 12 a game. We knew that coming in. We want to limit teams to 5 or fewer. They hit 11. I mean, that's the game. We want to offensive rebound 40% of our misses. We offensive rebound 44%. You turn the ball over and you give up threes. That's how teams like that beat you. It's the only way they can beat you. You turn the ball over 25 times a game and you give them 11 threes, which, by the way, we only hit 8. So they got a 9-point advantage from threes. We don't have enough possessions to make it up, even though we got fouled a ton. We don't have enough possessions. We don't have enough possessions to make it all up with the differentials and threes and the turnovers. There's just not enough. It's just simple math.
and does Asheville shoot it like that?
Asheville shoots it well. I mean, they went to the NCAA tournament last year. They won the Big South. This is a good team. I scheduled them early because I thought we'd be a little bit further ahead. If we don't play better and get better, it'd be the same result Friday night. I hate to be so matter of fact about it, but it'd be the same result. It'd be the same result next Tuesday.
What do you do to address the leadership void?
I'm working on it.
Do you just start looking younger?
No, we just got to get some guys with the best voices to step up. I'm working on it. I got all afternoon planned to deal with all that. I mean, that's my whole day today is dealing with that stuff. I mean, we're not. It's not like we're just sitting there saying this is how it's going to be. I mean, we're scratching and clawing and fighting, and we'll do everything we can to get it right. But we're not there. We're not there. But we're working on the leadership piece, and we've got to be. Everybody's got to be open to it. You got to be able to look in the mirror and admit when things are wrong. I admit when I do stuff wrong. I know when things are off, and I admit it, and I'll change it and do what I can. But we got to have a lot of guys who will do that.
Coach, I don't know how much of this you really want to get into, but last year it seems like there was no issue of kids buying in. Is that a similar case this year? I mean, is there a buying in problem, or is that really not where it is? It's just a matter of getting everything lined up, so to speak.
I don't know if it's necessarily a buy-in issue. I think to win is very difficult, and winning is extremely difficult. And there's really only one way to win. That's doing all the details, doing everything the right way. When you start trying to find shortcuts for winning and make excuses for why this didn't work and blaming other people, then there's problems. And we've got to. I don't like the word process, but you got to do what it takes to win every day. You can't be sloppy and other stuff, and then expect. If you're sloppy off the court, you're going to be sloppy on the court, and it's going to lead to. So everything builds on each other, and we're just not as detail-oriented, or, we've just got other areas that have seeped in. And I think we've forgotten how difficult it is to win. And, I think sometimes we've forgotten how good we have it here. And I've tried to remind them of that, and then we don't like that. It's delicate. It's tough. But, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. But, we got to figure it out. We got to figure out, or it's going to be a long 3 months, long 3 or 4 months if we don't figure it out.
Now that you've had a chance to watch the film on Queens, how did they limit Mo to those 3 attempts with such a small roster? Was it double teaming or?
Well, it's a combination of things. He shot a bunch of free throws. He got fouled a bunch. One, we didn't find him in transition enough. 2, Mo's got to finish. Mo missed 4 or 5 bunnies around the rim. He's got to finish. But, we can talk about the offense all we want. We've spent all this time on our defense. And, our defense is just poor. Poor. And, if we're not going to guard anybody, we might as well play Hamdi because he scores it. So if we're not going to guard people, Hamdi's the answer. because Hamdi's gotten better defensively, but Hamdi's our best offensive post player. He's our best offensive post player. So, I mean, you know, it's a give and take on things. It's a give and take on things. But certainly, I think we missed our bigs a couple times when they were sealing in transition, which are easy ways to get it in there. And then I don't think they finished very well. I mean, he got fouled a bunch when we were trying to throw it in there and that sort of thing. But I mean, you got to finish. That play at the end of the game should have been an and one. Now, looking back, we didn't deserve to win. I'm glad we didn't win, or it had covered up all this stuff. But you know, I mean, we got to finish. We got to finish in there. I don't know what to say. I mean, you get it 3 feet from the basket, you got to lay the ball in. It's, you know, it's a pretty simple deal. Or make a good decision. I tell our bigs all the time, you got to, once you get the ball in there, have a little poise, either score it, get fouled, or make a positive play. Kick that thing out and let's play 4-on-3 on the perimeter. And just, you know, when I'm talking about playing inside out, that's the biggest beneficiaries are our guards. We can get easier shots. We got numbers on the perimeter. We can, but we don't seem to, we can't wrap our minds around all that.
What's been the biggest difference defensively without Mel and Corey? Because
in theory, we should be better. In theory, we should be better. I mean, I don't know. Mel has really high basketball IQ. Corey was an older guy who'd been around a little bit, but I wouldn't have, if I was ranking our top defenders, they wouldn't have been like at the top of the list. I mean, we got to guard the ball better. We got to protect the rim better. I mean, that's what it basically boils down to. I mean, that's why Crowfield's out there. He knows what he's doing defensively. You can trust him. He knows everything he's doing defensively. I mean, that's why he's out there. On a positive note, he's pretty good.
So positive, Jaquan shot the ball well from the outside. Was that a point of emphasis for him this offseason?
Yeah, I mean, we need him to shoot it well. We'll be happy to have Doug back. He can help us shooting it wise. But I mean, I was pleased. I mean, but we took 26 threes on 55 shots. Now the threes were wide open. Jaquan's the only one who hit tough shots. The other ones were just wide. I mean, just wide open shot. I mean, we got to hit them. We got to make them. When you're wide open, we got to make them. But you know, I think our guys will. I think they will make them as time moves on here. I think we'll make them, but we got to step up, and knock them in. But I think Doug will help us, and certainly Jaquan scored it well. But I mean, you know, our point guards have to value the ball. You got to value the ball. I mean, it's a problem when we're giving away so many possessions. We play 2 point guards to not turn the ball over. You know, we cough that thing up a few times. I don't mind aggressive turnovers; those are fine. But we had some timid ones, which were not good.
We started so negatively, but how excited are you that the season's finally here? It's real, it counts, and you're going to be out there in front of 8,000 screaming fans on Friday?
Not real excited right now. I mean, I'd feel excited if I knew what sort. I mean, I like to put a good product out there. Like, our people deserve good stuff. I mean, I'm not trying to be doom and gloom, but I mean, I can sit here and tell you everything's great and we're just rolling along and practice has been great all week and we're just going to come out there and we're going to play great and, you know, we may get this thing turned this afternoon. I don't know. Like, sometimes all it takes is one play, one thing to turn it. You just need one spark to light the fire. And I'm hopeful we can find it. I'm hopeful it'll happen when I walk across the street. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I can't give you an answer. I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's our first regular season game, and it's a home game. I love all our home games, but I mean, they're good. I mean, they're good. And, you know, we're not very good right now. And we're going to be good, I think. I hope. We're going to be good. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet. So we got a lot of work to do between now and getting excited on Friday. Now, if we have 3 good days of prep, and yeah, I'm going to feel good about Friday. I'll be fired up, ready to go. You know, ready to rock and roll. But right now, it's not there yet. Appreciate your positive spin, but I mean, it's just not there yet. Yeah, Matt, I'm sorry. You had a question?
I was going to ask what are about, but I think we.
I mean, I'm not. I mean, we did some good things. We got 6 turkeys last year. When we get 5+ turkeys, we're 21-4. So we got 6 turkeys. That's good. That's good. We offensive rebounded well, 44% of our misses. That's good. We want to offensive rebound 40% of our misses. But we had way too many miscommunications. We had way too many turnovers, and we didn't guard the three-point line. That's our formula. Those 5 things are our formula. If we get 3 of those 5, you can pack the bus up and we're going to win. We got 2 of the 5. And so, if we'd have gotten 1 of those other, we'd have been in fine shape. So, we're not. We got to get better in those. We got to get better in those in those areas. I think Malik Crowfield played well. I think Hamdi and Tillman played well. So I mean, I think those are all positives. I mean, I think those are all pluses to build off of. But I mean, we've got to get better. We've got to get better. I mean, there's certainly, we spent a lot of time studying stuff and trying to change stuff, and we couldn't execute it well. But I mean, I didn't have us as prepared as we need to be. I didn't coach us good enough, and that's obvious. That's embarrassing for me. But hopefully we'll figure it out between now and Friday. I mean, we have a good team. It's not like we've got just. I'm not blaming it on the player. I'm blaming it on me. I mean, I've got to figure it out. There's something that'll work, that'll click everything, and I hadn't figured it out yet. Last year at the piggy bank, kind of rallying around the details, all that stuff kind of rallied us a little bit. Everybody bought into it, believed in it. I've tried a bunch of stuff this year, and I hadn't found anything that's hit home yet. And that's my job, is to find something that's going to hit home. And I hadn't found it yet.
Is there any part of you that thinks that the fact that it was a game that didn't count, maybe?
No, because we prepared for it. I mean, that's the scary part. Like, the scrimmage, we didn't do a scouting report or anything. We just kind of showed up, and we were going to play our game. They were going to play their game. This game, we did a scouting report. We prepared. I mean, we've been practicing in Franklin Street, trying to get a little edgier, tougher. I mean, we had prepared and worked, and still didn't play well. So I mean, it's it's not. I mean, Iowa lost to a Division II team last year and had a good year. It was ranked number 3 in the country at one point. I mean, it's not like you just mail it in. I mean, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying we've got to have an urgency. You would hope after that you'd have much more of an urgency to move forward and not make excuses and just kind of figure it all out. And I haven't seen that yet, I guess is what I'm saying. And it's my job to move us past all that, and I haven't been able to do that yet.
You mentioned the Spain game and that experience briefly. Those extra practices in those games. Does it make what happened Friday and what has happened since?
Yeah, it makes it even more just dumbfounding. I was kind of hoping, honestly, going into Friday, I kind of felt like maybe they're just sick of practicing against each other. Maybe they're just sick of, everybody's just, and we need to see somebody else, and it'll all just kind of, that was what I was kind of hanging my hat on and hoping would happen on Friday. Just, all right, maybe it'll all come together because we're playing somebody else. We got the home crowd behind us. It'll just magically, we'll just kind of figure it out. And obviously that didn't happen. I mean, they led for 24 minutes. I think we led for 11 minutes. I mean, it wasn't like, they deserved to win. They were better than us. Period. Point blank. They were better than us. I mean, it wasn't like this was some fluke. I mean, it was a fluke that we got it close at the end. They were close to blowing us out in the second half. I'll give our guys that. I mean, we fought back, which was good. But, it was like at the under 4 media, it was like a 6 or 7 point game, I think. So this wasn't like some fluke where they hit some crazy shot to beat. They controlled the game. They absolutely controlled the game. And after about the 17, 18-minute mark when the game kind of settled in, after we got that big first stop, because you could kind of feel like it's going to be a long night. At least I could. Maybe y'all couldn't. I don't know. Y'all are doing high school football. I don't know, Tim. Maybe you could have. I don't know.
How different will,
No, I'm not saying it was bad. It's good. We got teams advancing. That's a good thing.
how different do you think your rotation was in this game, being an exhibition, needing to see more?
No, I was trying to win.
Yeah.
That wasn't like I was trying to win. That was not trying to save people or. I mean, that's if we'd have played a real game last Friday, that's who I would have played. I mean, that's who we would have played. I mean, that was not no. I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's no excuse. Like, there's no. I think maybe after the scrimmage, some of the guys in their mind thought, oh, well, we didn't have Jaquan. We didn't have Jaquan. That's going to fix everything. Well, we had Jaquan. That didn't fix everything. Still there. So, I mean, it wasn't like we were trying to conserve guys or save guys. I should have played Hamdi more. I mean, looking back, there's certainly things I could have done to play some guys more. But, I mean, no, that's who – I mean, Malik Crowfield playing 28 minutes wasn't charity minutes for Malik Crowfield. He's earned that, and he does – I mean, you see why. You just spin him out there, and he does exactly what he's told to do. So, I think I think we've got. I mean, that's how we would have played it, no matter who we were playing. So that's not a. If you're looking for a silver lining, that's not it. I mean, that wasn't like we were disguising minutes or anything like that. That's who we'd roll with. I mean, the minutes will. I mean, we'll obviously put Doug in the rotation on Friday, but the minutes won't. You won't look at the minutes and go, oh my gosh, this is so much different, because I mean, we'll have to move some guys around to get Doug, whatever Doug earns this week. But it will certainly, I mean, that was what we had. That was what we had. We played who we had and played them what they, what we thought we needed to play them to win the game. We tried a bunch of different lineups. We tried the two bigs together. We tried Hamdi and Mo together. We tried the 2 point guards together, and we tried everything in between.